Ads on YouTube must be so annoying. But with 3 clicks, you can install an ad blocker and you'll never see ads again. Step 1. Go to ad... Hi.
Okay, we're a little loud. Okay, where is my bunny boy? I have no idea what I'm doing. Where am I at? Where is everything? What's going on? Okay, there's my link. Alrighty. Gotta make sure we're in chat. And gonna stay in chat for now. And then where else do I put you? I guess since I'm part of Aries community, I can share back and forth. So I shall do that. This is server chat general amethyst. Oh, Jiminy. Jiminy Christmas. All right, that's done. And we'll go here. Okay. And I think, yeah, 10 seconds. Sure, I'll be ready in 10 seconds. Yeah. I believe in miracle. Where's my... There it is. Okay. Got something. That's good. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure. We'll do this. We're going to do fine. What? You can't capture? There it is. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got everything working. Oig. All right, let's go to playing. We'll just go to playing for right now. We don't need to be on the chat window. And I think everything's good. I don't think I missed something. Got my chat window, got this open, got everything going. Oh, I need to turn this off. Okay. I knew there's something I was missing. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my nightmare. This is where we're going to be for a few minutes. This is the second time I've had to do this. I don't know what the heck Iskall and his team were smoking or what they were thinking, but they have flooded with the mods, the controls, and messed everything up. And now I'm getting a GSLW or a GSLW or GLSW error. I don't know which it's called. Basically, it's saying that if I have the crouch key assigned to anything other than a keyboard key, if I assign it to any mouse key, then it will crash. And I can't load the game. That's the first problem. Second problem is this is the second time I've had to go through these controls and clear all of this crap out that I don't use and don't need. It's being forced down my throat and I don't want it. Third problem is the music is continually getting reset. And I don't even remember what I had for my buttons. I keep losing track of everything. I had buttons assigned for show recipes, show uses, and I gotta try to remember which ones of those two, because there's two of them in there. But I basically, and then of course to get on Department of Crafting server, there was another issue with parodies and claims. That wanted to be updated for some reason that I don't understand why. So I had to do that manually. It's supposed to update everything automatically, but apparently I guess we're not going to get that. So I'm a little frustrated, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get all of my stuff where I had it, and I don't even think it'll keep it. I can't continue to play Vault Hunters if I have to reset every single time my controls. I refuse to play the way they want. I will play the way I want. If they don't like it, tough snot. But if I can't get the controls to memorize, well, there's nothing I can do. I'm just stuck with things the way they are. I don't know what Iskall was thinking. I wish that he had done a little more thought into what he decided to do here, but he didn't, so now we're stuck with it. Okay, so we had dash assigned, I believe, to the numpad 0. We had heel assigned to my back mouse button. I thought that maybe it was being overloaded, that maybe that's the whole reasoning for the issue, is that maybe it's all overloaded. There's a bounty quick view. I had that assigned to something, but I don't know what it was. This, I think, was assigned to F4. Let's see if that gets me started anyway. But it's not being overloaded because I take all of these extra keys that I don't use off, and it doesn't make any difference. There's something going on where it's not remembering settings is what's happening. There's something blocking it from remembering settings and something blocking it from loading with my custom keyboard settings. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to fix it. And it's beyond my ability to understand or deal with right now. So I don't know why this is grayed out. I don't have up arrow assigned to anything else. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Let's see what we've got and try to get in here. We'd like to do a couple of vault runs today. And I had an idea for something I wanted to build. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to what might quite possibly be the very last episode of BlissHunter. I hate to say that. I wasn't intending on quitting, but unfortunately, I cannot work with the game as it currently is. If it cannot remember my settings on leaving and I have to redo them every time, if it crashes because I have my mouse set to a particular button for sneak or whatever it is, and I don't have a solution or a fix, I don't have the patience, the time, the energy, or the motivation to deal with it. I'll just step away from the project for a while until the bugs are worked out and come back maybe later. We'll see. But we will enjoy ourselves today as best we can despite that. And let's take a look at what we've got going on outside. I do not know what this is here for. I don't remember why I put it there. I don't know what it's there for. Okay, so my inventory button is not correct. There's going to be a few times that I'm going to have to come in here and do this because I don't know where my stuff is anymore. Open, close, inventory. Who would ever want to have the inventory on E? Well, everybody that uses ASDF probably. I don't use ASDF. I'm different. I'm not normal, and I'm proud of it. Okay, so I've got my gold. I got my bitter lemon. I got my bag with my 40 shards in it. We're still on beginner's grace for a little bit longer. Looks like we're rocking my vault tools. I'm not sure if we're going to do vault runs first or later. I haven't decided. I guess this is here for later. This is for when I reach level 8. Okay, good. The F4 key is working as expected. So now we've got my readout. And I still have some knowledge points to assign. I don't know where I'm going to put them. It looks like we haven't had a reset on anything here, so we're good here. What level are we? Does it tell me what level I am anywhere? I don't see anything that tells me what level I am. Do you guys see anything here? Well, I know when we go into the vault, it'll tell us what vault level we're at. Let's look around outside real quick before the sun goes down and make a decision. I'm going to have to change my blinds. It's glaring on the screen again and I can't see anything. Okay, so the last time I was in here, I think I was trying to collect wood for trading. I've had an idea, and what I want to do is try and sketch it out today. I don't know if I'll do it now. I don't know if we'll get to it. But I would like to sketch out a building like a house. It'll be part of the trading hall, but it'll be on this side because I wanted to build a village here, remember? So I got to get rid of these trees. And in this building, aka house, we're going to have, I'm thinking, 3 to 4 shepherds and a couple of the specialized sheep pens. And we will have everything organized like an old medieval style shop. So we can come in and shear the sheep and get the emeralds and leave and sell the wool to the shepherds. I think that's what I want to do. I want another way to earn a little gem income. So I think that's what we're going to work on first. Hello, Berry Pumpkin. Are you winning? What is that you are carrying? I am not winning. I am very far from winning, and what I'm carrying right now is a shield. I will show you my 3D view here. I've got this bulky armor, I've got this shield attached to my arm, and I've got my pick. So, Barry, this is probably going to be the last Vault Hunters that I can do. Unless somebody is able to tell me how to get Minecraft to stop forgetting my control and audio and various other settings, and to stop crashing at the GSLW without me having to change the settings that I currently have for my controls, I don't see any way I can continue playing. I had to go through and change my controls twice already today, and I don't want to do that anymore. So we're going to grab a couple of these. I think these ones right here. Let's get these and get the jars into storage. And that will be our next project, either after or before this vault run. I don't know if any of the fellows are going to come around and want to do stuff. We need 4 of these jars to do 4 pens. So the plan today is to create a little medieval, like an RPG style shop, and inside the shop will be between 2 and 4 shepherds, villagers, that I'll put in there. And there'll be a counter, and then on the other side of the counter, on my side, will be a couple of sheep that I can shear, dye, and whatever else I need. On their side of the counter will be their job blocks. They'll have a room with a bed. There'll be beds for each of them and their job blocks, and I'll be able to interact with them as if I was going to a store and shear off the wool and sell it and make a little bit of gems that way. At least that's the plan. I don't know if it's going to work. It's what I have envisioned in my mind. So for this project, we'll take these items and we'll stick them in my chest up here with my gear in it. I will do a little bit of research tonight. I will see if anybody else is having issues with their controls or saving, have any solutions to anything. But I have to just tentatively say right now that I just cannot proceed with things not functioning. I have to have the controls and my settings. They have to stay the same. They cannot change. They have to not be messed with by mods and various other things that are going on. And they have to be saved or I can't play. I just can't handle that. I can't deal with having to change every time I start the stream all of my stuff over again. But we won't talk about that anymore. We're going to jump into a vault and have a little fun. Or die terribly, one of the two. I think I have my scaffolding back at base. Let's chuck on my helmet. We're all set anyway for a vault run, so we might as well have a vault run. I don't know why I have all these extra torches. I probably don't need them. My axe, my pick, my arrow. Okay, let's see what we could do. So that's what's going on today. That's the plan. And hopefully I can figure out the problem and fix it and keep going, because I would like to continue and grow and earn my level 8 gift that Boston left me. Is anybody else online right now? Weirdly, I'm the only person online at the moment. Not sure why that is. Let's make sure everything is set correctly, and we'll have a little music. It looks like you guys got full screen. I got my mic working, so let me know if there are any issues. And I'm going to put on some, of course, StreamBeats by Harris Heller. Gonna go to ambient, gonna go to the main page this time if I can find it, and go way down so we get some new songs today. Okay, how far down do we need to go? Oh, can we even go very far? I don't see a page. It looks like there's only so many tracks here. Well, that's no good. Okay, so we will go back and we will try lo-fi. Do we have more pages here? We'll start with this one. Sounds promising. Well, we'll try 16, see how that goes. Let me know if that's too quiet or too loud. I wonder if I'm not the only one having trouble with the server right now. Wouldn't that be weird if I was the only guy that managed to get it working and figured it out? Alright, I don't think we have a crystal ready to go. We do need to get a stack or two of scaffolding. And I think... I can't remember what else I like to keep in the hotbar. Memory went blank on me. Here's all of my stuff I've got to take with me. Oh yeah, we definitely need more arrows. But I think it limits us how many arrows we can have when we go in there. We'll grab an extra part of a stack here. Okay, I think we're good. We've got resources. We got plenty of shulker boxes. I don't think we're going to need more than what we've got. So let's grab our gem and find out what we can do. Not 100% sold on this music, but we'll go with it for now. 5 cobble, 5 string. I have no cobble, but I have string. Lapis lazuli, that's kind of expensive. Don't want to lose my lapis. 35 carats? Well, Iskall always tells us that if it requires carrots, it'll be a good one. Let's go get some cobble and some lapis and some more carrots. I think I know right where to go for that. Want to thank you guys for tuning in and joining me on this stream. Looking forward to hanging with you guys. If this is our last time playing Vault Hunters, we're going to have a blast, or at least try to. Hopefully I won't end up dead some stupid way, but we'll see what happens. Do I have carrots planted, or was I stupid and only planted potatoes? Oh, I did. I planted carrots. I'm smart. I actually have a brain for once. Well, that works for me. That means that I now have the ability to fulfill the carrot quotient of the recipe. Alrighty, I got my milk ready to go. I guess I'll stick this here, stick the potatoes in here for now, stick the seeds up here. That should be enough carrots to satisfy it. Let's get on up here and I gotta get my timing on that right. I know I've gotta look more upwards. We were having fun jumping around on trees with that before. That was a blast. My lapis is in my treasure vault over here. Excuse me, my lapis is upstairs in my enchanting area. Apparently I'm half asleep today. I believe they didn't want a huge amount. Let's take 16. Leave the rest. We'll have to go mining for more at some point. Let me know if the music is too repetitive or if you've heard it too much already. I think I picked something we haven't listened to too much. Alrighty, we are gonna run. To the boat. Should have what we need to get our crystal, and we'll see what level we're at, and we're going to jump into an immediate vault run, and then we'll do a little building for a little bit of a breather, I think. Oh, we forgot cobble. I didn't remind myself, but I didn't ask you guys to remind me. We forgot cobble, the most important part of that whole process. We need cobble. Sorry about that. Why did I... What in the world? Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do that. No. Bad boy. Whee! I love that. That's fun, Carrot, jumping around like a maniac. I actually don't mind this music. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. I think I might need to turn it down just a pinch. Okay, moving along. Now we've got the cobble. That's everything we'll need, I think. We'll put it in our chest down there, although we're running out of room. Might have to get another chest. I did remember to get my cough drops out, so I'll pop in a Ricola if I start losing my voice again. And you'll notice that there's no little bar at the top of the screen because I don't mind people knowing my coordinates, and they already know where I live anyway around here. I'm just hiding them right now for the Philosophy SMP because I don't want the PvPers to know where I am. Or if there's any griefers that would steal stuff. I don't have very many things locked down there, you know. I kind of operate on a trust system. Alright, yeah, we'll turn this down just a pinch. It's getting slightly loud now. Why only 5 cobble, I wonder? Okay. We'll go down to 12. Come on, crystal. All right, this crystal is for... It doesn't say here. Can I find out here? Level 7. So we've got to get to level 8 before we can open Boston's present. And, well, we've already opened it, but I mean before we can use Boston's present. Which means we'd have to level up in this one, which means we'd have to complete the vault. Oh, and let's do one more thing. Bear with me. I want to check to make sure that I have my bounty set up on this. Because I don't think I had an active bounty before. I'm getting a little confused with my private world. I need to make sure I've got an active bounty. I think I do. I think I have 2 bounties that are for completing a vault. I have enough ability to heal now. I have enough ability to mine the spots now. I might be able to complete a vault, but the main problem I have is the timer. I'm not sure I'm fast enough for the timer. Got an active quest, and the active quest is just for completing a vault. And I can abandon it if I want. There'll be a penalty if I do. But yes, so I have 2 of these complete vaults. I picked one of them, and now we're stuck with it unless we abandon it. So our job today... Oh, my run key is working today. What do you know? It wasn't working before, but it's working now. So my plan for today is to try to complete the vault, but the timer is a problem. I'm going to get out my phone here. I believe you usually get about 20-25 minutes, so I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes to go off. I've just got to go as fast as I can, and hopefully I can complete whatever setup they've got for me in there. Let's jump in and find out what we have. Okay, so we have 24 minutes. I'm pressing start. So 20 minutes, we have creepers because this is a desert themed vault, so that's going to be a problem, but it's only 2 monoliths. There's a very slim possibility that I can complete this. That was an ambush spawner. Had a guy dropping down to greet me. And if there's one, there's going to be more than one. I believe I see one of my obelisks right here. This guy is a boss. He's an ultra. If you get hit by him, you die. But he's worth a lot of points. A whole lot of points. So you guys have just met the husk, the ultra husk, and now you know what that looks like. You get hit by that guy, it doesn't end well for you. What in the world is this? No idea. Got another one on the other side. Oh, okay. Alright, if we're fast... Oh, no, it was a fizzle. We're good. I hear a skeleton. My shift button doesn't work anymore, so now I can't collect my items quickly. And there's another bad guy near me. I don't know how to fix that. I need my shift button, and I don't know what button it was that I had. I had a specialized button for that. It allowed me to organize everything in the chest quickly. I don't have enough time to try and figure it out, and I don't have enough time not to do it because I need that specialized button. I'm not sure the approach here. It was the middle mouse. It allowed me to sort everything in the chest. I can't stand here. Let's spend just a couple of minutes trying to figure out. Hopefully we won't get attacked while we're doing this. I don't know where it would be, what it would be in. I don't believe it was compress. I believe show recipe we had on this one, and then show the uses we had here. But I don't know how to compress. It might be this one. It's saying it's an incompatibility, but I believe I always had it on the middle button and it was not a problem. Let's give it a try. Hope for the best. We only got a few minutes. Keep an eye out. There's a bad guy around here somewhere. We can't panic. If we panic, we die. Really? You're kind of rude. You know that, don't you? Oh, okay. Now I know where you guys are coming from. Okay, you got something hiding up here, huh? Well, let's go up and take a peek. I hear bad guys everywhere. Right here too. Wow, there's like tons of these guys all around here. Alright, we've been poisoned. But we managed to get one spawn point killed. We'll get one more wave, I think, out of these guys before we can get to the next one. And then there's stuff going on up here, too. Okay. That worked. We did it. We're good. As long as we can have that, we can survive this. Maybe. Keep your eyes out for anything at all that might be important or valuable for me to nab. I think I see a chest over there. I need to grab some items and fill this up, so I don't have to worry about that later. Okay, I believe that's everything up here. We're gonna have to fight another wave over here, so let's let these guys spawn in. Or not. Okay, I think we're good. I have to be careful. Can't afford to be dying here. We'll take the copper this time around. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete this vault, but we're going to give it a try. I think there's only 3 chests here. You guys see any other chests around here hiding anywhere on the walls or anywhere? I think we got them all. Okay, let's grab these items and put them away. Alright, next one we will probably have to fight. I think we got all of these. Didn't miss any coin piles or anything like that. And then that went that way, so we want to go around over here. That's where I came in at. Source of evil, there it is. Not fast enough, damn it. Oh, another one that way. Don't want to trigger that yet. Okay. Source of evil is gone. Alright, let's fight this last one. Creeper! Alrighty, I think we're clear. I think. We have been poisoned. I think we've got famine going on. We don't have a lot of time. We have to find this other thing. Okay. There we go. Got that one cleaned out. I don't see any hidden chests anywhere that I'm missing. I keep missing chests. When I'm playing with the other fellas, I get so caught up, I just kind of miss things sometimes. I'll read your chat in a minute if you're saying anything, because I cannot currently do that. I have to focus on what I'm doing. I did not mean to grab that. Alright, any other chests around here? I hear a bad guy around me. Just looking to give me famine again. Alright, we gotta find this next obelisk. I think we came in from here. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of guys right here just waiting for me. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? Listen, I know you got a job to do. You're supposed to punch my lights out, but let's not do that, huh? Alrighty, I think we covered most of this except any underground area. See nothing going on in chat. I can safely say that I am currently winning temporarily. And we opened these, I believe. Somebody spawned somewhere nearby and died. I see a path over here. Let's use that. That would be easier than trying to make one. Gotta find one more obelisk and then we can leave and complete the vault. We've got 10 minutes to do this. Okay, source of evil. Baby zombie. Worst nightmare ever. Can't eat, okay. Oh, we gotta get that source of evil out of there. Sword Skelly finally found me. Hiya! Alright, there might be others down here. We gotta keep my eyes open. You guys spotting any other chests or coins or anything? I don't see nothing, so I think we're good. We gotta find this other obelisk. Alright, I got a spawning area in here, but we gotta find the source of evil. There it is. Okay, we got rid of the source of evil, but not in time. Oh man, I hope we can actually complete this vault. That would be nice. I would love to be able to actually complete a vault on my own. I don't know that it can happen, but I'm hoping. I am hoping. Alrighty, moving along. We don't have much time. Can't stop and smell the roses around here. Okay, another collection of chests there, and another one here. Is this... We did that one. Okay, so we gotta go down here. I see the source of evil. Well, I thought I saw it. Okay, was it a fizzle? I guess it was a fizzle. I didn't hear it fizzle. Did you guys hear a fizzle? Mob trap. And we are now at time, unfortunately. I have to figure out which place to go. Mob traps. Okay, I think that's it. I don't see anything else hidden in here. We only got 4 minutes left. I think we've explored this basement area very thoroughly. We should probably take a bite of food. Nope, we can't. Okay. We have to pick smart. We have to figure out where they might have hidden the other obelisk. We only have 4 minutes to find it. So let's poke our head into this room just quickly and look. And then we'll come back and then we'll go into the next room, and then we've got 3 to do. We've got 3 minutes to do it in. So we've got to keep an eye out for this obelisk. I don't see anything on this side that's obvious to me. Looks like an obelisk. So let's try the next one. I'm going to run. So that was that one. There's our way out. We've got 2 minutes and 56 seconds and counting, going down. Alrighty. If we can spot it, we can nab it and leave and go right out, and we have completed it. But if we can't spot it without getting ambushed or attacked, we're going to be in trouble. No joy here, near as I can tell. 2 minutes. 1 path left to check. I don't think we're going to have any joy. I'm hoping we'll at least be able to leave the vault alive with all of my stuff. We'll have to see. The way this is organized, it's a little bit hard to get around. So we did that one. We need to go to this side. I'm not even sure we have enough time to do it. Yeah, 1 minute. I believe this is a challenge room. Too bad we don't have any time that we could spend in it, and I don't see an obelisk. We're gonna head out. We won't be able to complete this vault. This was the best chance we had at completing one, but we're too slow. Part of it was because my controls were different than I expected them to be. But part of it's just because I'm too slow. I mean, we just gotta face the facts. But 1 minute to spare, not bad. We did half of it, so We got a lot of points, and that's going to help us level up and get close to being able to access the gift that Boston gave me. So, 2,348. That's the most points I have ever gotten in a vault run by myself. Still on beginner's grace for another 10 or so. 21 wooden, 2 gilded. Cool to get some gilded chests. We got a chicken for 8 XP. The elite husk. The elites is what they're called, not a boss. He was worth 1,400 of my experience. And skeletons and everything else. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Pardon me for burping. Let's head back home and put the loot away. Sleep the night and see what we feel like doing after that. I'm thinking it's build time. I want to deposit these shulker boxes. I won't torture you guys with sorting them on screen. Okay, so we've got 2 shulkers that we've got to put in. We'll take a look and see if we've got anything noteworthy, but we don't get any special chests or crates because we didn't complete the vault, and that's just how the things go. So, anything of note here? We've got some relic booster packs. We've got a couple of chip jewels. This is a gilded affinity for breaking gilded chests, but it's very large. And a living infinity plus durability for doing a living chest. So that's pretty good, actually. We got a little bit of carbon, which we needed, but it's not nearly going to be enough. Some vault dust, which we needed, so that's good. Good basic material grab here, but nothing exceptional. We're up to 53 shards. This thing is now collecting, so that's good. No complaints overall. Gonna check on the stream quality and make sure everything is working, because I'm just not seeing any activity there in chat. Which tells me either nobody wanted to watch me today or I did something wrong. And usually I lean towards I probably did something wrong. No, we're all in here. Everything seems to be working. It says that I'm live and I'm not seeing any lag or anything on my end. So I got a like, so thank you whoever gave me a like. I appreciate it. Alright, so now let's dump our gear and do a little building. It's time for a build break. Oh, I need to scooch back a bit. And we're going to move the microphone, so pardon me for the bumping. So we got to go back to the boat, and we're going to put our stuff aside over there. Grab our other gear, and we're going to go into build mode. I'm happy with my performance overall. I did pretty decently for my first solo, more of a higher level vault. I've done some solo vaulting before, but they've all been pretty low levels. Even on my world, it's been level 0. I did a level 7 vault by myself today, and that is not bad, I don't think. Everybody has to grow up someday. It has to become big and strong, right? Let's see what our next fetch quest is. Get that ready to go, because we're not going to be leveling up until we go into the vault again. 37 carrots? Seriously. 6 zombie flesh, 5 dirt. Zombie flesh we have covered. No problem at all there. Carrots we do not have covered. We have to grow more carrots, but we can work on that. Dirt we have covered. Not a problem there. But this lapis lazuli, oh my goodness. And it wants more than I even have on me. Okay, well we'll have to go to the mines real quick and grab us some more lapis. We won't be doing that right now. But that gets us started in the right direction for our next thing. Okay, some of this stuff we're going to have to empty out of here and get rid of. I'm not entirely sure what. We're a little crowded. Probably these hay bales. We'll take these hay bales that were gifted to me by, I believe, Unnamed Maniac. And we'll put those over in the farm. We'll leave everything else because these are all stuff that we've had to use in fetch quests. We will take a couple of stacks back of the granite because I don't think we're going to need that many. That's my backup bag. So these are all my fetch quest ingredients. I'm keeping a little stash here. We just need to throw in some lapis. We'll have to do a little mining, but I don't think we'll do that right now. There's my netherite shovel. We want that on me. We want my netherite sword. We want my ultra pick, and we want my ultra axe. Okay, we're ready to rock. Some of the best ingredients, best tools that I've had ever, I think. It's going to be called the DB's Ultra Shovel here pretty soon. Alright, how many levels are we? We can do a little bit of enchanting. I can't remember where we left off on the enchanting score. I'm going to leave the shield on my arm. I mean, I might as well. It does deflect things every once in a while. Okay, hay bales. Let's throw all these hay bales up here. How did he get this many? He must have like some kind of an automatic farm or something. He must have a vast amount of hay farm. Because I don't even know how you'd even get that many hay bales. Okay, let's see what we wanted to enchant. I think we wanted to either put mending or infinity on the bow. Probably infinity. We have to do one or the other. I think you can put unbreaking on it as well, so it doesn't break even if it goes all the way down to nothing. I think that's how that works. I'm not 100% sure. We also wanted to enchant my armor. I hadn't enchanted some of my armor pieces yet. We only have so much we can do with the levels that we have. So let's take a look at my gear. We've got unbreaking on my chest plate. We do not have unbreaking on my leggings. And we have feather falling depth strider on my boots. And we have aqua affinity and unbreaking on my head. So we need unbreaking on the leggings. We need infinity on the bow, which I don't even know if we have that. We've got mending on the axe, which is good. We need mending on the pick as well. Let's start with getting mending on the pick, if we have it. And see where we are after that. So here's my pick. And here's my mending book. Now we can mend it. We've got unbreaking, efficiency, fortune, and mending. Now it's truly an ultra pick. We've got 9 levels, so let's see if we can put unbreaking on my pants. Got to take the pants off first, unfortunately. So these are called a monk pants or a monk leggings. We're going to call them DB's monk leggings, I guess. Yeah, that'll get me an unbreaking on those fellas. Alright, so now we've got my pants unbroke. And I think that's a good place to keep it for right now. I don't think we need to do more than that. Oh, shovel. Do we have just enough to put mending on my shovel, and do we have an extra mending? We don't. Okay, we need to get a mending on my shovel. We also need a looting on my sword. That's going to be important, looting and mending on the sword. I don't think I want looting yet, so we'll wait until we get mending for both of those. I think we have to buy the books, which means we've got to go through a bit of a process. Granite goes right in here. And we need infinity for the bow, so let's focus on getting the gems needed for infinity for the bow. We've got 2 gems from my last haul and whatever we have over there. Oh, and let's grab our books. 10 bucks, so. I think my parents just left to go and do their little thing at the church. So we is all by me lonesome. Alright, do I have any infinity around here? And do I have it in my price range? Mending, unbreaking, fortune, piercing, infinity. Hello, sir. How are we doing today? Ooh, I can afford it. What do you know? I've got infinity for my bow. Life is good. Despite all of the problems, at least I have that. Alright, we also should come up with a better way of doing our sugar cane. We have a very small amount of it. We need a much larger amount. We could do a big elaborate sugar cane farm, but I don't think that's going to be something I want to do anytime soon. This will cost exactly 5, which is what I have. Okay, we now have infinity, so we don't have to worry about running out of arrows when we're in the vaults. I don't know how well it works in the vaults, but we at least have it. So water bucket can go away. We don't need it down there right now. Alright, sun has set, and looks like we're going to have to sleep before we can go back out. We'll watch the sun setting a little bit out here. I love my window. And then we're going to tear down some trees, and I got to figure out another place to grow trees. And I got one other thing I got to look at before I make any final decisions. So folks, when I first started here in this world, I was envisioning putting a village right here on this kind of a crescent shaped area. And that would fit in the theme with my, where that's facing my trading hall right there. But there's something I need to think about. Let's go back over this way, pardon me. Not supposed to clear your throat by grinding, you're supposed to hum, or so they tell me. If we come back here and we take a look, we've got all of this land back here that we can work with. And I think there's lava back here, there's water back here. But it would also allow me to make a more defensible position for the trading hall. But take a look at how much open land we have for a village right here. And it makes me think that this is really the best place to put a village. It also makes me wonder if we have a village somewhere out here. We've explored it a little bit. Let's go out a little bit and take a peek. Let's take a little walkie and see what we've got if we go out here far enough. We got my sleeping bag. We can camp out under the stars. But if I were to do this, then this would be far easier. I have a lot of room to grow. I could create an entire village or a city, depending on if I'm able to even come back and play. Remember that I am thinking about, I did say I was quitting because I don't know if it's going to save my controls and I don't know if I can fix it. Wow, that Enderman disappeared quickly. But, assuming that we figure things out or we get to come back later or something. If we make that assumption, then this is a wonderful place to put our village. It looks like we're going to have water again. Trying not to look at the guy that's carrying a block with him. Just want to see what we have. We got an amphitheater of some kind here. I see some oddball terrain over here. I just want to know if there's a village somewhere near where I am right now, and then I gotta recalculate a few things. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like there is no habitation anywhere in the area. You and I are seeing this for the very first time. I have never been here until today, and I don't know any, unless I boated around it, I don't recognize any of this terrain. Okay, if I look at the map tells me, yeah, there's nothing. And we are indeed on an island. And it's one of the biggest islands I've ever seen, man. Well, technically a continent is an island if it's surrounded by water, but when I think of an island, you know, this is like the larger size of what an island would be in my mind. I think our music has died, so I will check on that shortly. I see some sheep, but I don't see anything that looks like a village. But yes, we can easily put a fence up and protect our village. We can easily put up a wall. We don't have to deal with weird terrain. We don't have to move my trees. I'm really liking the idea of maybe starting my village out here. Plus, it's easier to move the mobs around. The villagers can be moved around a lot easier. So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking let's go stake out an area, clean out some of these scrub trees and see what we have here. Let's get up on this cliff and see where we are in relation to my base. It also puts it far enough away that if there's a raid, I won't be able to trigger it because I'll be way away in my house, which is really close right now to the village. Okay, so yeah, we're working my way right to where we have our claims. It looks like we have looked this thoroughly over. So if we're gonna make this village out here, this is where to do it. We can connect the walls to this over here. We won't even level out the terrain. We'll just build right in with the terrain the way it is. And it's just a nice area, it looks like to me. Easily defensive too. Hello, cow. What are you doing walking around on the treetops? I'm really liking it more and more. I think we need to change our plan up. This gives us expandability, provided that we come back. Right now, I don't know what's gonna happen, but provided we are able to come back, we can definitely do something here. So let's figure out our materials and come up with some kind of a sketch or an idea for our RPG style store, where we will have a couple of wool guys doing their wool thing. I'm trying to think where I'd want to put it, but I'm thinking this little area right here is perfect. Not 100% sure. Just got to get rid of these scrub trees. Sun's going to be setting soon. I'm thinking acacia, probably some stone of some kind. Cobble, regular stone. Should have some chests. Or a shulker box. We could take a shulker box and put materials in it. That'd be even better, probably. So let's grab a couple of shulker boxes and grab some materials. We'll grab these wood while we still have daylight, and I'm going to put on some other music for you guys. We'll be wrapping it up here really shortly. We won't be going much past 6, I don't think. So just be aware of that. It's going to be a little bit less of a long episode today because my voice is still recovering from yesterday. I think we are on this here. Okay, so we've got ourselves our next song playing. What do you think, Barry? You think I've got a good idea there? We're going to move the village to the other side of the trading hall. We're collecting materials right now for this process. I hope I don't have to quit Vault Hunters. I hope I can find a solution to the problem. I am good at problem finding, but I don't understand half of what Iskall and his team are doing with this mod and all of their mods they've got to add to it. So I am so happy to have this axe. This thing rips right through the wood like nothing. We're going to need all of this because we're going to create a really awesome RPG style. Man, I cannot see. I forgot to take care of the blinds. I'm going to have to do that. Got to make an RPG style store with the sheep right inside the store and the wool, dye colors, and everything else we need. Just as a quick and dirty, easy way to make money, make gems off of the villagers, because we're not doing a raid farm at the moment. Just had this plan, this vision in my head, and I want to see it through. Alright, we're heading inside. We've got to sleep. Bad guys will be out soon. I gotta turn my blinds different. I can't hardly see the screen. Why is your voice always in jeopardy? I'll explain it to you in a minute. You will probably figure it out. Well, you hope so. I'm stubborn. I'm a stubborn old man. Oh. So, have you ever read any of the old, like a Louis L'Amour or Zane Grey, like a Western book? I got a reason I'm asking. If you've ever read one of those books, you always have a protagonist who is a man of few words. Well, believe it or not, I am a man of very few words. I am very quiet. I am not outgoing. If you took me to a party, I would sit in the corner and watch people. I don't talk much with anybody. I don't socialize much with anybody. I don't use my voice this much. I never talk with anybody for 2 hours about anything. I mean, last time I might have talked for any length of time about anything would be with a friend of mine, like years ago, but it's not a regular thing that I do. That is why my voice is always in jeopardy. Because it's not used to being used this much. And I'm not used to having voice problems because, you know, normally my voice is always there for me and I can use it when I need to. I mean, just like anybody else, but it's only used to the level of usage that I've given it up to this point all of these years. But after being somebody who doesn't talk much for over most of your life, you know, your voice is going to have a certain way of wanting to operate and function. So this is forcing my voice to stretch. It is exercising a new muscle in a way. But unfortunately, this muscle, the vocal muscles, get very weak. They're not very strong, so they're more fragile, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but that's the best of my understanding as to what's going on. I'm just not somebody used to talking a lot. And that's why my voice is always, and you can hear it if you listen on my streams towards the end of those long 2 and 3 hour streams. You can hear my voice starting to break up. I'm not just pulling your leg or something. I'm telling you the truth. So hopefully that explained it for you. Good, Bad, and Ugly was a good movie. I love the old Clint Eastwood westerns. They were fun. Eastward. I don't know why I'm saying Eastward. Okay, so we've got ourselves a few spare acacia trees. We got ourselves a couple of bits of wood. Let's grab this bad boy and come into here. And what we're gonna do, well, that's the thing. If I was an extroverted social person who couldn't shut up and talk to everybody all the time, you know, I would probably not have vocal issues, but not who I am. Got to be comfortable with who you is. But let me forget, we got to burn some charcoal down here. We're going to want some glass and some lighting. For a store, I think we're going to use just normal everyday lanterns. Oh, pardon me, I'm yawning. Oh. I don't think we'll be using any sand or terracotta. We won't be using any dirt or gravel, vault stone or clay. We might use andesite, but we don't have much. Okay. Here's some glass panes. I don't think we'll need more than this 23 stack for our little project. Alright, here's where we're going to be collecting a bunch of stuff. I think we have a bunch of items in this tough category. We'll grab all of that. We'll grab a stone saw and we'll see what we can do with all of this stuff. Alrighty, pardon the lag there. I'm a little bit slow and things are kind of lagging on me a bit. There's a wall and a slab, and that's probably going to fill up my shulker. Let's grab the last of the acacia stuff we have here. We don't need it. Well, we can grab one chest just in case. Door. We may or may not use shelves and signs. This will probably eat up all the rest. Yeah, I won't have any more space. So that is good there, and I need to get some, yeah, scaffolding would not be amiss. Okay, so now all I gotta do is get myself my stone saw. We'll take it with me. And we've got some stone cooking here, so that's good. And all we need to do now, I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. I'm gonna regret if I don't, so. Let's put this down and grab this out and this out and see what other kind of sticks we've got. And I don't have any other sticks. So do I have any wood? Pardon me. Yeah, let's get rid of this birch. We don't need all of this birch. I'm sure I put that birch in my inventory. Am I half asleep? Probably. I swear that happens all the time. I think I put it in my inventory and I don't. I will read your chat in just a minute. Barry, thank you for being active and joining the stream and posting. I appreciate it. Okay. Your voice might just be too powerful. I don't need clay. We're not going to use it. Yes, I can make clay using the wild update features, and there are clay bricks and clay things you can do, and they probably look really cool, and they probably have some specialized. Let's take a look. They probably have some specialized clay for the vault hunters, but I'm just not going into that right now. Looks like we just got clay blocks. Oh, maybe it's mud. Maybe it's mud that's, yeah, but mud's 119. They don't have that on 118. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so clay is just going to get you like the bricks, I think. Oh, they got a bunch of bricks, too. We got redstone ore bricks, regular bricks. We've got coal ore bricks. So you can mix various kinds of stuff together. Dripstone bricks, so we can do stuff with dripstone. Pardon me for yawning again. Stallite bricks. Polished granite. So yeah, we've got some options if we want bricks. My goodness. That's the one thing about vault hunters I love. Okay, let's jump on out and get to our building site. Hopefully we have enough wood to get the building started. We're going to have to sleep under the stars tonight. We're going to clear out some of the little scrubby trees and bushes and stuff. We'll do just a little bit of building. We'll kind of sketch out what we're going to make. You guys can help me know if you like it or don't like it. And, we'll get this started. Hello, chickens. Waiting for the sun to go down. I think you might mean mud, because I think clay you've had as of 118, but I think it's mud now with 119. I think that might be what you mean. I'm going to go ahead and take a cough drop. I've only got a couple of these left. Got to lubricate the vocal mechanisms. I'm going to have to go check the Discord and find out what happened to everybody, because nobody's playing. It's just me here for some reason. So maybe there's something that I don't know that's going on. Just little old me here all by myself. Please forgive the mouth noises, especially if they bother you. I do apologize. Not my intention to annoy you. Okay, let's put down the saw, my shulker box, crafting table, we'll keep the scaffolding on me and that on me. Move that up one. All right, let's get rid of some of these trees here. Not here, let's go a little further in. Let's get rid of these scrubby ones out here. I do like the trees out here. I don't like to tear trees down, but I want to clear out. There's going to be a village in here at some point if I can continue playing. So I want to figure out my layout here. Reminds me of my time in the jungle. I really like Philosophy SMP Season 3. Gotta stay out of, no, Season 2. When I had the boat and I lived in the jungle, that was Season 2, right? Hard to remember, but that was my favorite, I think, season. My favorite time. Trying to refresh my memory. I think Season 2 is when I did the tree. The little tree fort, and I lived in a boat and lived in the jungle. Season 3, we made a boat, which I was really impressed with. The first time I did a really big build like that, and I was happy to be able to do that. But I don't know, it just didn't, I guess because it didn't end in any kind of a resolution. I don't really feel I got to see things through that I wanted to. Season 2 feels more complete, maybe. Season 4 is looking interesting. Alright, I think that does it. I don't think we need to get rid of any more of these trees. Look for some saplings and wood chunks that we can pick up, and I don't want to cut too much grass. I need to kind of plan this out now, because you're going to want a path or a road, and you're going to want the houses to kind of be encircling the path. That's how these things typically work. So, I've got to do some organization. I'm thinking this right here could be our main village, the center of the village. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. We'll do a little land clearing in here just to have kind of an idea and a reference as to where the center is. So we can probably do a design like spokes of a wheel. The one thing I do not like about this is this silly moss. I like how it looks, I just don't like how one unintended hit and I have to re-plug a hole, you know, that's kind of annoying. I've got a pretty powerful fist apparently. Let's save these flowers. We're gonna want to replant some flowers or pots or whatever when we do this. We don't need to save the dead bushes. Okay, so this will be our center area of our village. It's kind of a rounded area here. Not a perfectly rounded area. I went a little far on one side, not far enough on the other. So we can put our little house, I think right here, folks. Facing in towards it will be the center of our village, slightly off center because we would have a road going probably along here and going up that way, maybe circling around towards my house. So I don't know how big this has to be. I have to do some thinking. But I'm thinking it's going to go right along here. I know that the path should be at least 2 blocks wide. That's what I do know. And I know that this has to be a little bit long because they're going to be a bedroom in the back and they're going to have a counter kind of an area. So this will have to be long. So we just need to keep it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7. That gives us a 5 internal space, 7 external space. But if we need it a little bit bigger, we want to go 9, 7. All we'd have to do is just go 2 blocks up here. Just build it right on into this terrain here, actually. I like doing that because I think it makes the houses look better when you build it right into the terrain where they're going to be. All right, let's get some cobble and sketch out a design here. Yep, you can make clay and mud in 119 for sure. 100%. Alright, so we got a bunch of flowers. I need to figure out what to do with these savanna thingamabobs. I know they've got a purpose and a reason for living. We're going to be lazy and we're going to sketch out with cobble because I think it uses the least amount of wear and tear on the tool, so it's a good sketch block. We want to sketch. So we could just do 2, but I would like to actually go 3. I want this edge to demark the edge of the path as it comes through here, but I'd actually like to do 3. I'd actually like to start it here. And then count it out. And there you go. So that's 9. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10. I went 1 too far. Okay. Nine. Perfect. And I think we will go. So that's a 5 internal space. Let's see what we think of 9 by 13 internal, 15 external. We need to go to bed. It's getting dark out. Hey folks, we went to Japan. Did you know it? I didn't know we went to Japan, but apparently we did. Okay, next question is, do we want to go this high? I don't think we do. I actually think what we're going to do is just have a one block kind of a basement or foundation level. And then we'll just dig down, either dig down into the dirt or we'll leave the dirt. Some of these old stores actually had dirt as part of their, you know, their interior. Not 100% sure which way I want to go. I can either dig it in or I can leave it, and I just don't know. I think we're going to go ahead and dig it in. So now we should lay a stone floor, I think, here on the basement or lowest floor. This might be a little bit too long. Not sure yet. This is where 11 is. And this, of course, is 13. I don't know yet. Let's get some stone for the floor. We'll use a combination of tough, cobble, stone. We don't have any regular stone right now because it's cooking. But we can go get it. Hopefully we can get some kind of a structure up for you guys before we end the stream today. That's what I would like to do for you. And then we will get out of here. I do not have a silk touch and a smooth stone or a stone generator, no. That said, I watched B-Dubs doing his mountain or his cliff in his little large biomes world. And I like the idea of the stone generator, so I'm going to create one at some point. I think that's a cool idea. I'm all for things that provide for us all the extra stone we might need. We're going to be building with a lot of stones, so we need to have that. Let's try some cut tough. Let's try some bricks. We won't use regular tough. We got a couple of heavy stone bricks. We'll grab a couple of those. More of those. Okay, and then what else do we have? I'm not sure I'm going to use layered tough. We can take a look and see. Pardon me for the crunch. We will follow a little B-Dubs build school here. And then let's throw down some of this cut tough and see if we like the looks of that in here. I think so. All right, and then let's toss in a couple of blocks and see what we think. Not 100% sold on the bricks in there. It's not quite giving me the appearance I want. Let us try some of this layered tuff and see what that looks like. It's like a giant brick. No. Not gonna work, and we can use cobble, but I don't think it's gonna work. I think we're just gonna stick with the two for right now till I come up with another option. I think we'll just try to fit the last bit of the stone and the, because I like the stone and the tuff together. That seems to work really well, and that's a good enough detailed floor to make me happy. So I am not picky about that. I might be picky about other things though. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. We definitely need one other, pardon me for getting kind of loud there. We need one other brick choice here, I think, but I'm not sure what it could be. Not sure. Let's get a little height so you guys can see. What do you think? Let me know in the chat. That's our floor. I'm happy with it. It's giving me the look and the appearance that I want. We won't worry about a stairwell yet. I'm going to change these corner blocks to these very large ones here. I could make it so that their beds are upstairs and not all on one level. That is a possibility. The problem with villagers is they would just probably wander around upstairs instead of be where I need them to be. If I have it all on one level, I know that I can go behind the counter and get to them, and if it's too much of a problem, I can figure something else out, but villagers are kind of annoying. All right, I'm thinking bricks. Bricks and stone along the side, maybe. I'm not 100%. Whoa. Let's see what the bricks look like along the side here. You know what? I actually like the cobble better. I'm going to stick with the cobble on the side. I just kind of like the look of it, and I think it fits the village kind of look that we're going for, so. Sleepy time. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about using some andesite. I know how much you like the andesite block, but I don't have any right now, so you're kind of lucky. I'm a little bit short on the andesite, or I'd be using it. I know how much you love that andesite, Pumpkin. It's like your favorite block. Okay, let's see here. Let us create it's probably going to be a typical A-frame kind of style house. Let's see, how high is this? Is this 3 blocks? I don't want it very super high. I'm almost wondering, I might want this a little shorter to be a little more cozy. I don't really want a huge building. The only problem with that theory is, how do I do windows? Because you really have to have a minimum of 3 block height to be able to do your windows. I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but essentially you don't want to have your windows right here on the floor. It wouldn't look right, and we need to have more cobble. I messed up. Should have kept the cobble with me, because I'm going to need that, and I think the stone, or either that or one of the tough blocks for my windows. I used a different type of tough block around the edges, which I really like the look of, and that would be good around the windows, but I can't remember what I used. It might be the chiseled. We'll give it a try. We'll keep this with me on this. I don't know why I put it back over here. I guess I was trying not to carry too much. But anyway, let me kind of outline where a window would have to be so you can kind of understand the problem. So I might have to raise the height because of this, but see, I don't want to start a window that opens up right here on the floor. You have to start at least 1 block high to do your window. Well, now my window is going to look really weird because it's going to be tied in right here with this wood, and it won't look quite right. So that's the whole thing. What I usually do in this case is I will actually go up 1 more block high, and I will just make sure that the eaves overhang it where I want the lower appearance. Basically all you can do in this situation. One of the problems with making things in Minecraft. All right, now of course this doesn't look good anymore, but that will be fixed shortly. We'll just go ahead and rim it all right now. But it will not be staying this color because I know that that doesn't look good. So we only have enough room really if we're going to do a counter, unless we do it along one side. We don't really have enough room for more than 3. We're going to have to think about that. Okay, we'll have some more blocks shortly. First, we're going to get up our logs where we want them. I love this shield. It just randomly takes any damage I get. I mean, it's just cool. Do you prefer glass panes or glass blocks? I prefer glass panes. I like the depth you get out of it. If it were a modern building, it would start on the floor. Yeah, probably. Hello, Black Belt. How you doing, sir? Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I know you probably got a stream tonight, so it's nice to hear from you. I didn't stay through to the end of your stream yesterday. I needed a break and I had to get away from the computer, but you'll have to let me know how your farm went. Were you able to get done what you were trying to get done? I don't know why we've got this Japanese music going on here in the background. Why do I feel like something's watching me back there? So I am on the Vault Hunting Department of Craft server, a Black Belt, so you know what's going on. And currently I'm sketching out a building. It's going to be an RPG style trading hall is the idea here that I had. And I'm going to have like a bedroom area in the back here, and we're going to have a counter here in the front, probably to one side. And then we're going to have on this area here, we're going to have those pens. In fact, we can go get them and put them down now. I think I kind of know where I want things laid out. I just got to figure out my windows right now. But there will be those pens hanging out there, and that's... We'll be able to dye the wool and cut it and then go over here to my shepherds and get gems. But I'm a little worried that I won't be able to return to this server and play because there have been some monumental changes that have been done to the... I don't like that, folks. Well, actually, now that I think about it some more, maybe it's okay. That sure is a small window, isn't it? I gotta think about this some more. Not 100% sold on that. What else do we have to pick from? I have polished cut tough. Let's see what else we've got up here. We've got stone bricks. which I didn't really like the looks of the stone bricks on the building. It didn't feel quite right. And of course we could use just regular acacia. You know, like a wood insert. It is only going to be one floor, so there's no reason we couldn't just use acacia wood. Let's go give it a try and see what we get. I got some acacia blocks right here. You're working on draining the monument still. Okay, well that's cool, man. I'll have to, I don't understand why you'd want to drain a monument, so I'd have to do a little learning to try to figure out what the goal there is, because it's cool though. I mean, that sounds like a big project, so. Yeah, this music's not too bad, kind of funky. You know what, folks? Maybe we'll just do this. Maybe we will just use wood. Leave the cobble on the base and just use wood. Alright, well let's figure this out. We still have to find a way to make variety in that. We don't want to just use the same texture. You're going to make a farm. Yeah, I figured that out. You're doing some kind of a farm. I just don't know anything about monument farming. That's all I was trying to say. I know next to nothing about monument farming and why you would do it and why you would drain it, and I'd have to watch a video on monument farming and figure that out. I know that you get some sponges out of it, and I know they have some other things that you can only get on the ocean monuments. I think you can get XP out of the critters you have to fight. I know you can use axolotls to help you fight in those. I know that much. I don't know how common that is for people to do that. Okay. They should have, let's see how I want to do this. I think I want every window to be this kind of size. We're going to get rid of these markers here. We know that we can come in by 2 if we want to have a whole different type of a sizing here. Okay, so that takes care of where their bedroom is going to be. It won't be any larger than this space here, and that's perfect. Actually, we could even make it smaller, technically, because they only need 2 blocks for the bed. Oh, okay, yeah, and then I have 1 block, and then this will be a wall. I know what I'm doing, I think. I should have sketched this out like in my, creative world or whatever, but I didn't do that. I just said, okay, let's go into it and let's just have a little fun today. And then I hit the update snags and I hit the errors and everything crashed, and it was a nightmare, folks. It was a freaking nightmare today. So we can keep the door in the center, or we can move it to one side or the other. If we have the counter, say, against this wall, and it goes 4 blocks, then it would make sense to line up the door with where the... And then, of course, you get one more thing you can do. You can add a wall right here with a window in it. We can also move over by 1, so we don't have this awkward looking kind of corner there going on, and do this. Let me know what you guys prefer. I think that right there is the nicest. Personally, that's what I think. Alright, so for the back wall, I'm probably going to continue with the acacia. But we need to find like an orange sand or red sand or something and do a little bit of texturing. So you guys get on my case about that. Don't let me forget to do some texturing. We got to get professional here. We got to up our building skills game. It's been a little bit weak. So it's time to up the building skills. Which means texturing. Oh, well, I didn't intend to do that, but okay. Works for me. And probably something like that. Yeah, I think that will work. So we'll have 3 beds. 1, 2, and 3. So we'll do 3 in here. 3 beds, 3 job blocks, which we have to create. And let's see about our next part of the wall. And then let's see about our counter. And then let's see about building our blocks. We need precisely 3 looms. Is that a... I keep thinking I see something over there out of the corner of my eye. It's driving me nutsoid. Hey, I need to eat some food. You will make a farm. I use the axolotls to get the advancement. That is cool. I knew you could do it. That's all I knew about it. I knew that you could do that with the axolotls, that they would fight for you. But beyond that, I didn't know nothing. I am the only guy on the server right now, Black Bill. Can you... Oh, wait, no, Boring Ben showed up. There, well, I was the only person on the server right now. Let's see, how do I want to work this? I don't know if I like that or not, but let's take a peek and see what we think. I'll wave hi to Boring Ben. All right, and then we're gonna make those eaves come down because I don't like how tall that is. I want it to be more squat and compact. All right, so the counter is going to be probably taking place here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change this. I'm going to make this single block be what's going to happen with their counter. I think that's going to look better. So let's get the looms and let's get some trap doors. I have an idea for a design. I don't know if it'll work. I think I have some looms back at base and I have some pins. So we'll get our pins, we'll get our looms, and then we got to go hunting for sheep. But we saw some in our little sojourn today. So that should not be a problem finding a bunch of sheep to capture. I don't think we'll get to the roof today. I don't know if we'll get the villagers added today or not. We'll get the general outline of the interior done though. So you guys can see that much. I don't know when I'll come back and finish the roof, if I'll do it on camera, if I'll make an episode, an episodic episode, or if I'll do something else. Do not know right now. Still thinking about what I want to do, and I still got to figure out all the problems with the update. Let's see what Boring Ben says if he's had any problems. So I came back here. We're looking for looms. Looms aren't going to be stored here. They're going to be stored in the village. I think I made 1 or 2. I might even have stuck a couple in the hallways, but I don't remember. Memory is foggy. But I do know I have a bunch of string. And it won't be too hard to make them. Wow, I'm really... almost like I prepared for this. 3 looms right off the bat. I'm not sure how this is going to look. We're going to find out in a minute. So we'll have 3 looms along one side, and then we will have a couple of trap doors for like an access point. So the plan here, Black Belt, is to come into this area over here. I was going to build the village over there on the other side of the trading hall. I have since decided that I'm going to put the village. Yeah, that does not look good. I like the walls, and I do like how I have this wood here, but we're going to have to come up with a dark texture. We need contrast. This doesn't look good together. Anyway, I since changed my mind. This will be the village center, and we're going to build buildings around us. This will be a path going out and around through the village, and we're going to create our own little village here. That's the plan right now. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to be a good plan. I just know that that's the plan. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we need to have the looms probably like so. That really does look like a counter, and it lines up with the door, so that's good. Let's go grab us a door and some trap doors and see if we can't get this figured out. I want it to look really good on the inside. We'll get the pens, we'll add a sheep, we'll add at least 2 sheep to each pen, which we can then mate and then cut wool and do all the different things we need to do with them. But it'll look weird, but it will be cool. I won't add the glass yet because I don't know if I have a way to break it without breaking it. But we do have door. We can get rid of this stuff. And I do have some trap doors, but not enough. And we can create a few more. It's a cow. It scared the crap out of me. I thought I was getting attacked by something. We'll grab 8. Yeah, acacia. Yeah, I might be seeing a glitch. I'm not sure what it is. It's odd. What the heck? Oh, it's a trader. How did they spawn way over there, and why? I thought they were supposed to spawn by bells. That's what B-dubs keeps saying. We can get some oak, some melon seeds, some shrooms, some dye, and some ice. I do need the ice, but not right now. I'm not going to be making a storage system anytime soon. It is something I have to do with this particular version of the game, but it's not high on my list of priorities right at the moment. Let's see how this looks. What do you guys think? That look pretty good for a little old-fashioned RPG shop. I'm happy with it. Okay. And I don't think the villagers can jump up out of there, but they might. So we have to kind of think of a clever way to keep them from getting anywhere. We don't want stray villagers. Darn villagers like to get all over the place. I never can get my door quite where I want it. There, that's perfect. Okay, so they like to jump. They can jump up to 1 block in height. What was that? I jumped up there and I heard a strange noise. I'm thinking a clever way that we can work this is put a fence along here. So let's get a fence. then they can't jump up out of there. And they can't move the trap doors, so they're stuck in there. Now, the other way we can do it is a couple of gates, but I think the trap doors look better, personally. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Here's some 7 of these gates. Sorry I'm using the same old texture, Barry. I know that might get a little boring for you, but it's what works in this environment. It fits the environment. I'm trying to design according to the environment I'm in. Do you guys think that that's too much, or do you think that that's okay? I think it's okay. I'm not 100% sure if I'm happy with it or not. I think we'll do it, and then we can put a lantern on top, or we can raise it up and put the lantern underneath. That is another possibility here too. Another way that we can work this is move these middle ones to the top. I have lanterns with me, and I can put lanterns just over this so that they can't jump out. I think all I'd need is one, and they wouldn't be able to jump, and I don't think they'd be able to jump anyway, because they have to have a space of, yeah, that would be 2 blocks, but then I've got this, so they should not be able to jump out of that. Should not be able to, doesn't mean they won't be able to. Because remember, when you do a space of 2 blocks, you can put a trap door in it, and that keeps them from being able to traverse. And then adding a lantern will give it an extra little bit of pizzazz to the inside. And make it even harder for them to traverse. I'm almost wondering if I should buy the guy's ice, but there's not really any point or purpose. I might regret that decision later, but... there we go. That's what we're going to have. That's the interior. And now let's do the pins. I still think this might be a little long, but we'll see. We will see. I almost wonder if I want to not have a window going here to this corner, but I kind of like it, so I want to leave it. So I have... in my pretty hand here, I've got 4 of these. I can put them all along one side. That's one choice. I can do 1, 2, 3 that way. I could also stick them on each side. Kind of space them out a little bit. 1, 2, I want them to look good, however I place them. I'm thinking something along the lines of that. But I'm almost curious if I want to have just 3 and not 4. Ooh, I broke my block. I think it was a tough block. Yeah. There's going to be a wall part going on here. Let's try that. Let's just do 3. On this side, we'll have a double chest at some point, and that will be where I'll stick my items. And then I can work with my items to provide the materials that I need, which would be shears, dye, and whatnot. It'll be 3 shepherds, so 3 pins is probably about right. We'll use some acacia here and figure out this wall and the door. Probably line up the door the same as the inner door. Just like that. And I think that's going to be the layout, folks. And we'll put our door in place. So you'll come in here, I'll have the sheep kind of cruising right here. I can even move these forward from the wall one. I can come back here, my villagers will be here for me to talk to. Hopefully they won't run off back here and hide in the bedroom area. I see a slight issue here I want to address. Then I can... Yeah, let's do that. I like that. That works for me. Okay, yeah, they'll have that for sleep time. They'll stand here and work on their job. They won't be able to jump out, and this will be down so they won't be able to get out. And it's like an old-fashioned, like if we played an RPG, it's like an old RPG area. So now we need some kind of another block to deal with up above here. We need something else. We need to differentiate. I'm thinking a darker block. I'm wondering if I want dark oak. I might want spruce, but we need some contrast. Overall, though, I'm pleased with this. This is good. The only other thing I have to figure out now is where I put the lantern for the other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put in the windows. I think we're ready for windows. I might even grab 3 villagers and plunk them down, and we can kind of test run them, even though we can't do much with them right now. It might be fun just to see what the villagers do. And I think we're going to call that an episode. I think. Let me know if there's anything else that you guys wanted me to do or anything you wanted to see. I don't know what stairs we're going to use yet. We have stone steps. We have these cut tough stairs. We'll try those first. Not 100% sure on that yet. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves 3 villagers from the breeder. We'll plunk them back there. I don't have any beds for them right now. I do have wool, I think. So we might be able to create some beds. Let's see what we've got. All we need is a little bit of wood. We need 3 beds. 1 chunk of wood gets me 4 pieces of plank. So that's 4, 8, 12. That should be enough for 3 beds and then 1 to grow on. Alright, and we'll go grab my villagers. Downstairs in the little trench. Uno, wait, hold on a minute, wrong button. Uno, dos, tres. Okay, we now have ourselves some villagers. All safely sitting there glowering in my inventory slot. Let's fall asleep down here. Let the big guys stomp all over me tonight. Want to thank you guys for tuning in. It's been fun hanging with you. It is time for me to take a break and maybe find something cool to drink. Maybe a glass of water, maybe a glass of honey lemon tea. I don't know, but that doesn't sound very cool to me. Okay, we're all out of food. Alrighty folks, so you'll see it with me for the first time. We will test our interior design. Still have yet to do some final details, some trimming, and we need to come up with some different blocks for variety. It's not the prettiest building that ever graced the planet right at the moment, but I think we got most everything right on it with our sizes and our spacing and the general feel of what we want to do here. We can even do a little bit of sheep catching so you guys can be a part of that. We just need 2 sheep per bottle, minimum. This actually sounds like shopping music right now. Okay, and then the last thing, we forgot one thing, we need our wool. I forgot about the wool. I don't know how I forgot about it, but I did. It's back in my ingredients chest. I think I have wool. I might have wool at the village too. I have to check to see. We just need 3 beds. I don't know how I spaced and forgot to get the wool. I got the wood. But then I spaced and forgot the wool. But that's okay, because we can gather some more stuff out of this before it all fades away. Going fast. Going very fast. We've got wool. We'll just grab the whole stock. So the idea behind this is gonna be that my ooh, I wonder if we want to risk it. This is death if I don't get this right. Let's see if we can do this, folks. I'm kind of curious. So we're gonna look up and we're gonna run. Nope. I thought I'd try to jump over the fence and I thought for sure I was going into the cliff. But it just stuck on the fence and didn't go anywhere. Didn't work the way I wanted it to. That would have been more fun though. Been more exciting, that's for sure. How now, brown cow? Alrighty, let's put these beds down, lock our villagers away. They should be safe from any zombie attacks. Should be a pretty secure building overall. But I could have missed something or made a mistake, and we will find out in testing. Okay. I need to figure out a lantern or something, some way of lighting in here other than just the windows. We don't want it to be dark enough for mobs to spawn. I don't think we can set... We do have some shelves. Can we put a lantern on a shelf? There's a good question. I don't know the answer to it, but let's find out. Should find some purpose for all these acacia shelves that I made. And then the next question is, where do I want to put this shelf and the lantern that's going to go on it, hopefully. I don't want the villagers to get stuck on it. If I stick it here, they'll get stuck. Villagers, as I have said before, are kind of stupid. I'm almost wondering if I want it here. My other option is... Let's go with that. And put our lighting on there. The villagers should still be able to sleep. No, I'm not quite happy with that either. Let's try something different. I don't like it. And I think it's too much. I think we only need 1 shelf. Now, if I stick it here, this villager here, I mean, they're all going to go all over the place anyway, but that makes it really easy to access the bed. And we only have to have one, so let's just do that. Okay, that is done. This is ready to go. Let's go ahead and put our villagers into place. And we will see what happens. I should find myself confronted with 3 brand new shepherds. And they are trying to get out immediately, but they can't get out. That guy's head isn't able to get under it. They have no inventory, so they shouldn't have any kids. Okay. Okay, and then I've got access to them right here. The only problem is if I need to get inside, I have to open one of these doors, and they might find their way out from there. But I've got 3 shepherds. It's going to be a little bit awkward. They're going to be climbing up onto the furniture. I could move the fence back, but I'm going to leave it where it is. So brown wool, and black wool. And I can cycle the trades for whatever wool color I'm going to have. All right, we're going to leave it just like this. We're going to find out if they manage to get out. What we're going to do, we're going to copy a trick from B-Dubs. I got to go find it, but we're going to get a trap door and stick it right above the door on the outside of the frame. So if they've managed to find a way out, they won't be able to leave the safety of the building. It will look stupid, and I'll have to figure out a better solution later, but for right now it'll work. But it looks like it will work every other way, so I think we're going to be happy with it. We just got to finish the roof. We'll do that probably off camera. This is what B-Dubs does, I think. I was looking through what he does in his videos. It looks really dumb, of course, just hanging out there like that. Although we could make it look fancier by adding a couple more. I mean, we could do one here and one here. But they can't get out of it. So if they do manage to get out of their area, they won't be able to get out of here. They'll be stuck. Okay, let's go look for a couple of sheep and wrap this up. We just need 2 per jar, and we can put them into the pen. And the other thing we need is a couple of chests. We have 8 planks. I believe when we were running out over here, we found a whole bunch of sheep. So as the sun sets, we'll try not to fall into any cliffs, and we'll look for some sheepeth. I believe there are plenty of them out here. If I get 2 per jar, I can mate them, and then I will have plenty of sheep to shear and dye and create my own little farm here for emeralds, basically. Woohoo! Big old giant hole in the ground. 1 white sheep. Hey. Oh, that's right. 1 white sheep. 2 white sheep. 3 white sheep. 4 white sheep. 5 white sheep, and my last white sheep. Ship shape. And that's all we need. We're all set. That was quick. Camping under the stars. Alright folks, let's put our sheep in place. And we can get some hay. I have lots and lots and lots of hay. Are we headed in the right? No, we're not. Okay, let's get over this way. We got turned around a bit. We got to go westward to get towards our base. But we now have enough of the sheep to mate and create lots of sheep in our pen, and we can mate each of them individually. Our area that we're trying to get to is in this direction. Yeah, I don't recognize that. Ooh, that rock structure. Another giant cliff of death. Recognize the cows. There's the house. Okay, well, it's not really a house. It's a trading, an RPG style trading area. I might change those logs, folks. I might not use acacia. I might change that to oak. I know you're shocked to hear that, but I'm actually thinking about changing that. All right, let's grab us one of these hay bales that we were granted from Boring Ben or Unnamed Maniac. One of these folk gave me these hay bales. And I can't think of a better use for them right now than right over here in my wonderful little area. We also need one more chest, so let's just grab like 6 of these. Now we can stick them in a chest. Oh, and we need a pair of clippers. We'll just use up these old ones. But I gotta remember to get another pair in there. Yeah, I'm thinking oak on the top. Either that or dark oak or spruce, because we need contrast. So, but overall, I'm pleased with the progress. I think we did pretty good. Should be all the wood we need for the last bit of our process here. Couple of chests that we can put under one of the windows on the side. I don't think it'll get in the way of navigating in the building. And yeah. That's where we'll store the hay bales, that's where we'll store the clippers, and eventually we'll store flowers or dye or both. We might even try to figure out if there's a mod or a way, a little mini farm, something that we can do to create dye on the fly with flowers, either outside the building or right there inside the building. We might do that. You gonna get every wool color for no reason? No, what I'm gonna do is the plan here is to cycle the trades to get the color of wool that I need, and then sell it to these guys and make emeralds. And then I could dye the wool if they require a particular color. I could just try to stick with white, but it would be kind of boring to just do white, you know. But then again, I might just do that. I don't know. But you can dye the sheep, and then you can dye them back later if you wish. Uno. Dos. And tres. I know this looks really weird, but isn't this kind of a cool design? I mean, it's strange for sure, but I think it's a cool design. I think it's a cool idea. Alright, so let's feed these sheep some of this wool. We'll keep extra wool in here, and shears. We'll have to get another pair of shears. I've got 3 sheep. I can breed them in a minute on all of these. And when I cut their wool, I get 26 wool out of that. That's a whole stack and some. So I'll show you guys kind of the plan here, why I did this. So now if I go to these guys and I want to trade, I'm stuck right now with gray wool. Once I lock them in, I can't do anything different. But I can cycle till I get white wool. I might want white wool and shears, so I might go for this. So if I lock this in, I can come in here and do this. And I don't have any more to do anything with, but now I've got the money for a pair of shears. So now I've got an extra pair of shears, he's locked in, and I can easily make gems. I can get the shears that I need. Everything is right here. It's very self-contained. So I think that's a really cool way to do this. And of course we can store the emeralds to the side for now. But then I want to be creative. So if I were to dye one of these other sheep, I could use one of these other colors. So he's locked in. He's brown or black, and then this guy is brown. But, you know, I can try and see what kind of colors I can find. I do have some dye here. Let's go take a look. We can get ourselves some dye samples and see if there's something here that we want. I just want a little variety, just for fun, you know, to add a little color to it. So here we have some dye. We have red and yellow, and that also makes orange, I believe. I was going to save a lot of these flowers, so I don't want to get rid of too many of them. And I think with these two, I can get a couple of orange dye. And the the trader over there had brown dye. If he's still over there, we can go over there and get some brown dye. Is he still over there? Do you guys see his little elephant? I don't see him. I think he just spawned. So right now we can do red, yellow, and orange. I'm not sure we're going to get a... I think black, brown is what the villagers typically want. Let's see if I'm right about that. So this guy's locked in. So we can get brown, white, gray. Is that all we can get is brown, white, gray, and black? Yeah, so we'll have to figure out how to get gray, for example, or black. Or stick with white. We won't be able to use our creative dyes, but that's the plan here, folks. We're going to make lots of gems there. We'll just sell them lots of wool. We'll dye it on the fly. We'll re-dye the guys as we need. I got to figure out what I might make black dye out of. Let's find that out real quick. So I can make, well, yeah, black dye would be the ink thing, and then gray dye would be, okay. What's brown dye made out of? You get brown dye from cocoa beans, from mushrooms, shimmering mushrooms, but that doesn't tell me how to make brown dye. Just tells me I can get it from cocoa beans. I have some cocoa beans. Let's go to bed really quick. I think I have cocoa beans. I'm not sure. So if we wanted to do gray, we would mix the black ink from the squid with a little bit of white. If we wanted to do, oh crap, I screwed up. I knew that was going to happen sooner or later because I'm trying to talk and look at the screen and do 3 things at once. If we wanted to do green, well, that would be cactus. Brown appears to be cocoa beans. I can't remember why I had to have purple. Oh, because we were making a bag. That's why. I remember now. No, I don't have any cocoa seeds, so I can't do any brown. The trader left, so we have no access to brown. We can do gray. And we can do black. Let's do 1 black sheep. Just to show that we can do a black sheep. I think we have ink sacks. Let me see. And that will dye all of the sheep to be black forever until I re-dye them some other color. Oh, I don't have any ink sacks. I thought I had ink sacks. Okay, well, I don't have anything. I do have the white bone meal. Well, we'll stick with white for now, I guess, unless I want to go hunting for a squid. I think the episode's gone on long enough, so it's probably time to wrap, but let's go hunting for squid. Why not? I know I have ink sacks somewhere because I remember seeing those. Hello, squid. I hate killing squid, though. I like squid. I think squid are cool. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll do, I think we'll do 1 black, and we might do a gray if I can remember or figure out how to do gray. But I think we're going to call that good. So I think we can get black dye. But what I don't know is for sure how you get white dye. Let's go to the bone meal and see if that equals white dye. Then we could do gray and black, and we could have like 3 different color sheep, which would be kind of fun. Let's see what it tells me here. So I take the bone meal over to the crafting table and I get white dye. Excellent. So if I take these 2, I would get gray dye. Gray, black, and white. Those are the colors that we can work with. I don't know how to get brown. I don't have mushrooms or any of the stuff for that. So we'll have a black, white, and gray dye. Just because we can't do anything else. Okay, let's do this, and we'll lock in the last 2 villagers, and our guy should be about ready to mate one more time, and we can dye them and you guys can see the results. So we don't need the white unless we've run out of, unless we want to change somebody back. The only thing I need to stop, the one thing I don't like right now, what in the world? Okay. The one thing I don't like right now is that these guys are doing this and they're cramming on top of each other. And I'm not pleased with that. I'm not 100% sure how to fix it. As I said, I can move the thing back 1 so that they can't jump on top. So I might do that. That'll be off camera. I won't do that here. So let's go ahead and dye these guys. So we've got white, black, and gray. Just for variety's sake. For no other reason than to be creative. So now we can feed you. And we can grab ourselves some wool and we can lock it into the villagers, and we're all set to make lots of emeralds here. It's just the coolest thing ever. I love how I was able to do this because of their little blocks and stuff they've had set up here. Did any escape out the wall? No. We're good. So how many do we've got? We've got 4 now on each. Okay. So we've got, we need a gray and we need a black. Here's black wool with the 2, so we'll grab him. We don't have enough. So we need to lock him in. We don't have enough. We need to get some gems. We'll grab a couple of shears. Let's run back to the village, grab our gem collection, and then we can just buy some shears. Because the sheep won't be ready to shear again for a little while. I'll be getting lots of wool off of them when they are, but until then I have to do other ways of locking in the trade. But it's all set up and it's ready to go, and we will start bringing in lots of emeralds, and this is the start of our village. We will, of course, get a roof over it. I'll do a temporary roof over where the villagers are with slabs so they don't get turned into witches or any oddball stuff like that. I messed up. I need to go to the trading hall. My gems are over there, or my emeralds are over there. But otherwise, I'm going to leave it the way it is and come back and finish the roof later. Got to maybe stretch my legs, see what the time is. Oh, I can't do much. I can only buy like 1 pair of scissors. I'm broke. Well, if I sell the white wool, I'll earn a little more. I can get some more gems that way. Should be okay. I like this. I like this little farm. I like this little area. I think it's going to be really neat when we're done. Going to have a lot of villagers run around. Let's grab some slabs. I want to put a roof over their head before we go today. And that will be it. Do I have any easy to access slabs at all? Lots of piles of them? I do not. It's going to take quite a lot of slabs. That cow's trying to scare me again. He keeps coming over to me and scaring me. I could do that. I could get every color wool just for the heck of it. We'll call it the Rainbow Wool Farm. I don't think we're going to do that. Okay, let's sell to the white guy. This is the black one we want to lock in. Okay. And now you are my white guy, my white wool guy. So the last one we need is you, and you should be gray. Gray wool, and we can grab a pair of shears. Everybody's locked in. We're all done. It's all settled. We've got plenty of shears to keep it busy. We've got our wool. Our sheep will be ready to harvest again shortly. And we've got backup dye if we ever need to dye anything back. So now we've got black, gray, and white sheep. I am very pleased with my progress on that. And it's going to be ready to harvest in another 20 seconds. So right after the nighttime. So let's see if these guys make their way back to their bed. If they do, I can work a little bit. And fix this. I was going to do it off camera, but maybe I can do it right now real quick. Okay, so the plan here is what? 2 blocks, so we're going to go this high. And put up a couple of lanterns, and we will see if they still try to jump and get anywhere. I have a feeling that what they're going to do, they're going to come up here and they're going to jump just like that. Yeah, that isn't going to work. I just realized it won't work. Great idea, bad execution. That's weird how they didn't, they just fell and they didn't break. But it's good that the villagers each found their bed. The other way we can do this is what we did before. This would be a simpler solution, but then it creates problems with my lighting. But they can't jump up in this situation. Come on. Trying to do here is get this lantern up. The heck? Oh, I'm being attacked. I didn't realize I was being attacked. It can be dangerous out here at night. He says that everything is fine for him, so I guess I'm the only guy having problems. That's going to make it hard to find a solution. Okay. Alright, well, it's not quite the appearance I wanted, but now I don't have to worry about them jumping up and down on things, so I think I'll take it, folks. I think that's good for today. Get some more health. That silly whatever that thing is always hurts every time I have to fight him. Once we've got a roof on here, we won't have to worry about that anymore. So how much wool did that get me? So the next harvest, we will have enough, I think, to sell 6 and 6. Okay. So we'll get anywhere between 2 and 3 times 6 on the wool. So that's pretty good. That's the plan. That's what we've got. And now they're behaving themselves, but now they're hiding in the back room because they can't jump up on their block anymore. That's a loom. That's actually a loom block. Yeah, now they're playing hard to get. They're hiding in the back room now because I blocked them from jumping up onto their thing like they were. I wanted it to be more normal, like they were, you know, in a store. Oh, now they're all out. Okay, so now they're going to work on their blocks. They're going to try and press up against this, but that's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. They're good. We're good. Everybody's good. We're done. Let's go do our outro. We're heading back home. I will clean out my inventory later. Oh, I promised, I said I would take care of their roof. I almost forgot. Okay, this is just a temporary roof. It's not permanent. It's just to make sure that they don't get turned into witches when the baddies spawn in the storms or whatever happens. We just don't want to deal with having a bunch of witches. We can't do anything with those, so this will make sure that they're safe. Because I don't know when I'll be back in here, if I'll be back in here to work on this, so it's gonna be a tough one. But we're done. I want to see if Black Belt has a stream going and drop in and say hi if he does. I think I want to make a smoothie or something, just so I can have something cool on my throat. Okay, that should keep them safe. It can still burn, but they can't get turned into witches. The only bad thing is if I want to go back there, I can't go back there while they're all crowded around there, but I can figure out other ways of dealing with that. One of the things that I can do is add an extra couple of trapdoors underneath here, and then they wouldn't be able to do anything. I can also remove my wonderful folding countertop thing here, and I could just stick that on the floor. I could stick it up above, and then they wouldn't be able to get out either. But I think we'll leave it as it is. I think I like it just like that. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to head into the chat window. If you have any last comments or feedback, please post. We'll see you guys next week. We are definitely coming back for Philosophy SMP Season 4. You'll see a live stream next week, and it'll be an episode this Friday, provided I'm able to finish editing, and I'm having pretty good progress so far, so it shouldn't be an issue. Alrighty, folks. I will see you next episode. Thank you for watching and joining me. This has been BlissHunter Live, and maybe our last episode. Don't know yet. I'm going to try and find out what's going on, do some bug checking, but give me some ideas. What you think I should use for the roof? Should it be spruce? Should it be dark oak? Should it be oak? We need a little contrast. I think acacia isn't going to work for those beams. I'm curious to know what you guys think, so let me know. I'm going to wrap it up here, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week. If not here, then on Philosophy SMP. Stone roof. Okay, we will do a stone roof. And thank you for hanging out, Barry. It's been nice hanging out with you. Alrighty, I am going to go into the chat. Music has been courtesy of Harris Heller's StreamBeats. Okay. There it is.